Hi, welcome to Knit and Crochet with the Gilmoregirl. This is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you are a new viewer, thank you so much for checking me out. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for joining me and spending some more time with me. As I said, my name is Cheryl, and you can find me on Ravelry as Gilmoregirl39. And we have a group podcast as Gilmoregirl's Podcast in the group section of Ravelry, if you'd like to join. This is a knitting and crocheting podcast usually, but I decided to do a tutorial today. And so I figured, I found a pattern on YouTube and I thought, well, oh, my eye is itchy, sorry. I'm sure you really needed to see that. My nose is itchy because I got little fluffs of cotton going up my nose from my yarn. So, anyways, so usually I do a podcast, but today I'm doing a tutorial. I saw a video on YouTube that I thought was really interesting and I really enjoyed the pattern, so I thought I would create it again and do a video on it. So, it's pretty cold right now. It's March 20th on 2018 at about 10 to 7 a.m. right now when I'm recording. So I'm covered in my quilt, so I hope you don't mind. So the tutorial is from boysandbunting.com, and it's also YouTube channel, Boys and Bunting. And they did this pattern. It's not my pattern. And it is, now I haven't woven in the ends, and I apologize for that. I forgot to do that. Oh, I forgot to do the last little thing here. And so I haven't woven in the ends. So I apologize. I was going to do that and I forgot. But it's a coaster. Isn't that cute? I love it, and it's nice and big so you can put a big cup of coffee on it. I love it. This yarn is cotton yarn, Knit Pick Stitchy. I don't know what the colorway is, but isn't it pretty? So I thought I'd do a tutorial on how to do this. So grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or a cup of Diet Coke and grab some cotton yarn. You can use cotton acrylic yarn or cotton yarn, and you can even use acrylic yarn to make this, but cotton would be better in case you spill something and you can, it would absorb it. And yeah, so let's make this. So I like videos that go at normal speed because I don't like it when they say, I'll finish this and finish that up and we'll come back and meet at the end. I don't like that. I like to go at normal speed. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to crochet along with you. So I've got a 4mm hook. Can you see that? There we go. 4mm hook, or a, what size is that? USCG 6 4mm. If you want a smaller coaster, then where'd it go? This one. Just use a smaller hook or a thinner yarn. If you want a bigger one, use a bigger hook or a bigger yarn. Thicker yarn. So we're going to start off by getting some yarn. I move the camera a bit. If you're used to my channel, you know I move the camera a lot. It's a laptop and it's on my knees, so I move my knees a lot. We're going to start out with the magic circle. Now, I don't know if I do the magic circle properly. I tried to watch a bunch of YouTube channels on how to do it, and I just kind of think I do it right. So you might want to check it out on YouTube and see if you can learn better than I did. But from what I gather, what it is you lay your yarn. How can I do this and show you? Lay your yarn across your hand like so, and then take it and wrap it around twice. So you've got an X right there. Then you take your yarn, you go under the first one, over the second one, and grab. And then pull it. Did that work? Did that work? Did that work? It worked. So you've got a hole like this. Then what we're going to do to start this coaster is just a 5-row pattern, 5-round pattern. It's not a hard it's not a hard pattern. If you know how to double crochet, I'll teach you how to double crochet, but if you need practice, there are lots of tutorials on YouTube on how to do the double crochet. Just join one of those. And if you know how to chain and double crochet is all you need to know. So, and magic circle. Like I said, I don't know if I do it properly, but we're going to start by chaining 3. I'm going to see if I can move my camera so that I can just move and relax my hands instead of holding it up. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so take your working yarn, the yarn that is connected to your ball yarn. You should leave a tail of, I don't know, a couple inches to weave in at the end. And you want to chain 3, 2, 3. So that's chain 3. And we're going to do a double crochet. So this chain 3 counts. Oh, I got chain 4. Oh, no, wait. No, I got 3. So the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So what we're going to do is we're going to yarn over. I'll show you how to do the double crochet. Again, I'm going to move my camera. Hello. Close up. No, just kidding. So the way we do a double crochet is you grab your hook and wrap it around your yarn so that it's like this. Then I want you to put your hook through the center of the ring, like that. Then yarn over again, pull it through so that you have 3 hoops on your hook. Then I want you to yarn over again, and that's just like this. All you do is just yarn over, pull through 2 of the hoops so that you have 2 loops left. Yarn over again. Whoops, this is hard doing backwards. And then pull through 2 more, the last 2. And that, my dears, I don't know why I called you my dears, but is a double crochet. So this counts as a double crochet. That was your chain 3. So it's 1, 2, and you want to do 14 double crochets all together. So you've got your chain 3, and you want to do 13 more. So we did 1. Now I'm going to move, since I showed you on a close-up how to do the double crochet, I'm just going to move the camera again and casually do it. So we need to do 12 more, because we did the chain 3 is 1, and then we did the next double crochet, and we need to do 12 more to make it 14. So I'm just going to go a little bit fast. If you need to pause the video to go over how to do the double crochet again you go into the ring, pull, yarn over, pull through so that you have 3 hoops on the crochet hook, yarn over, pull through 2, so you have 2 hoops, yarn over, and pull through 2. So I actually did one while I was talking, so I've actually got 4 done, including the 3 chain 3. So we won't count the chain 3. So not including the chain 3, I have 3 crochets, and I want to do 13 altogether to make it 14 with the 3 chains. Does that make sense? So I've done 3, so I need 10 more. So I'm going to go through the hoop, yarn over, pull through so that I have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, so I have 2 hoops, yarn over, pull through 2. So we need to do, that's 4, so I'm just going to quickly do the rest of them. Once you get better at crocheting, if you're just starting, it's like anything, it takes a while to get used to it. And you'll get better, so just be patient. It takes a while. Some people get it right away, some people it takes years, so it doesn't matter how quickly you get it. It's as long as you enjoy it. Don't get frustrated. It's easy to get frustrated with crocheting when you first begin, but you know, just be patient. It's like anything, it takes a while. Whoops, you know what I did? Oops, I crocheted in my tail instead of the working yarn. Silly me. I wasn't concentrating. This is my tail, and it's not supposed to be used. Somehow it got mixed up in there. So right now, let's do this better. So right now I've got my chain 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we need to get 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 7. Again, I'm doing this in real time instead of speeding it up. I hope you don't mind. Some of the time it may take a while for me to do because I'm not exactly a fast crocheter sometimes. So 9. I mean, it may look like I'm fast, but I've seen people do it much faster. 10. 11. Now you don't want to crochet in your tail yet, so make sure you don't do that because you need it. And I'll show you why in a moment. 12. 13. So you should have, with the chain 3, you should have 14 double crochets. So let's count. We've got 1, here's the chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Now, as I said, you want to leave your tail, and this is the reason why. Take your tail. Now, if you did the magic circle correctly, so we'll see if I actually do this correctly. Pull the tail so that it closes in, and yay, it worked. And it makes just a tiny little circle. There we go. Alrighty, there you go. And then we're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain from that 3 chains in the beginning. So count 1, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put the hook into that, into both loops right there. And yarn over, pull through, and then pull through this hoop. And that is the slip stitch. Okay. We're going to start the increases for round 2. That was round 1. Yay, you did it. So we're going to chain 3 to begin, and that counts as our first double crochet. Because a lot of people chain 2, I like to chain 3. That's the way I learned. That's the way probably most people do it. So what we're going to do is yarn over. We're going to do a double crochet into the same stitch as that chain 3. So right there. Okay. So go into that stitch and do a double crochet. So you have 2 double crochets in that first stitch. Now remember we did 14 double crochets altogether. So we're going to do 2 in each double crochet. So it'll be 28, and if you do it correctly, there'll be 28 at the end. So hopefully I'll do it correctly. So that's the first stitch. And the second stitch, the next stitch over, we're going to do 2 more double crochets. 1 and 2, so that we have 4 double crochets. So I'll put it up close again and do it one more time. So go into the next stitch, do a double crochet, and then do another double crochet in the same stitch, so that we have 6 altogether. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So just continue around. I'm just going to continue that. So we do 2 double crochets in each stitch. Remember to count it and make sure you've got 28 at the end. So this is 8, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the next stitch, 9, 10. It helps if you count it, because then you make sure you've got the right amount. So we had 14, so we're going to double that, so make 28. And I already lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And again, once you get comfortable with the double crochet, this is a very easy pattern. Makes the cute little coaster. It's actually quite a big coaster. I used a 4mm, like I said, hook, so it's quite big. But I like it because then you can put a big cup of coffee on it. And that's 14, 15. Remember to put 2 double crochets into each stitch. My lighting's not too good. I apologize for that. I don't have a lot of good lighting in this place, in my apartment. In fact, there's no lighting in the living room. I had to use a floor lamp, which I think is kind of dumb. There's like no lighting in the living room. I don't understand that, but whatever. Okay, I believe this is 18. Again, I lost count, so I'm going to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You may hear me do little noises. I have Tourette syndrome, so my tics are they're called tics, T-I-C-S. The little noises and movements that I make, and it's a medical disorder, and I can't help it. My brain doesn't work right. So if you hear little noises, just ignore it. I know it sounds funny. You can laugh if you want to. But I feel them coming on, so I can kind of feel them coming on. So it's you're liable to hear a couple. 21, 22. Okay, I think I must have counted. Oh no, I didn't count wrong. 23, 24, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 26. That's why I counted wrong. It's a good thing I counted again. 26, 27, and 28. So that's the last stitch, and that's the last double crochet in the second round. So that's what it looks like. Then we're going to again do a slip stitch into the third chain from the 3 chains in the beginning. So here's the 3 chains in the beginning. We're going to count up, so that's 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go through there. It's a little bit tight. Go through both loops there. And we're going to pull through both hoops. And there's our beginning. Let's see if I can tighten that a bit more. There, that's better. There. And don't worry about this tail, you can cut it and weave it in the end. Okay, so the next round is another increase, but we're going to do it a little bit different. So we're going to chain 3. One, 2, 3. And then we're going to do in the same stitch as that chain 3 right there. We're going to do, actually it's right here. We're going to do another double crochet so that there's 2 in the first stitch. Then we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So 1 double crochet. Then in the third stitch, we're going to do 2 double crochets. Oh, I can't get it in. There we go. I got little cotton fuzzies going up my nose. Don't you hate that? So 1, and then do another 1 into the same stitch. So this is the pattern we're going to follow for round 3. 2 double crochets in the first stitch, so you chain 3 and add another 1. Then 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 in the next. And then 1 in the next. And then 2 in the next. So it's going to go 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. You should end with a 1. So we're just going to do that real quickly. 2. I should have got a glass of water while I was doing this. I always get croaky when I do this. 2, 1, 2. Whoops. So 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh wait, what did I do? 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I did it wrong. This is supposed to be 1. And then 1, 2. How's it going? Are you guys doing okay? Again, if you're a new crocheter, this may take a while. It took me a while, and I'm not a new crocheter, so so it takes a while to get used to. Again, follow the pattern 2 double crochets in the same stitch and 1 following. And then 2, 1, 2, 1, ending with a 1 double crochet. I got a song in my head. You know the song from Wizard of Oz? If I only had a brain. I got that in my head. It's really annoying. And the way I sing it is if only had a brain, diddly squat. Because you know, like when the Scarecrow does a song, he squats down. I don't know why I like it singing it that way. I'm silly, I know. Okay. So just continue on 2 crochets in 1 stitch and 1 crochet in the next. Again, I'm not speeding this up just because I like to crochet along with my videos. So, like when I watch a video, I want to crochet along with them. I don't want to have to pause it. So if you don't like this, there are lots of videos. You can go to the Boys and Bunter's YouTube channel, and they will have the same pattern. He does a wonderful job in doing that, and they do speed it up for you if you'd rather. I won't be offended if you want to do that. So. I have nothing to talk about while I'm doing this. What have you been watching on TV lately? I've been watching The Mindy Project on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, on Netflix. It's kind of a funny show. And I've been watching lots of YouTube, lots and lots of YouTube. There are so many name podcasts and crochet podcasts out there. It's amazing how many there are. And I've been enjoying watching, I think, every one of them. I've got, like, probably, that was a tick, that little, I have like 70 subscriptions. So if you're looking for knitting or crocheting podcasts, I also have some booktube podcasts on my channel. Go to the channels section on the subscription on my channel, and it'll show you all my subscriptions, and just check out any of them. They're wonderful people. It's a wonderful community, and I recommend all of them. So if you don't enjoy me, which is totally fine because everybody has a different personality, so don't give up on knitting and crocheting tutorials or knitting and crocheting podcasts, because there are tons out there. Just search on YouTube and you will find many, many of them. So, you know, if you don't enjoy me, don't give up. There are a lot more out there. Okay, so we're getting close to the end. We're doing one double crochet. So I should have mentioned, in the UK, this is called a treble crochet. In the US terms, it's a double. So I'm speaking in US terms. And we're going to the last stitch, which is this one. Oh, I got a hair. Got some hair there. And it's the last stitch is right there. And we're going to do one double crochet. And then we're going to hook it up to the third chain from the hook. And there you go, a little slip stitch. So there's one coaster. Now if you want to stop there, you can, by all means. That's a cute little coaster. But we're going to do a neat little thing on this. So we're done the increase rounds. This next round kind of makes it really pretty. This is what makes this part right here. So what you're going to do, chain 5. 1, 2, sorry, that was a tick. 4, 5. Chain 5. Now this counts as a double crochet plus 2 chains. And I'll show you why we're doing that. So go to the next stitch, which is this one right here, and then go skip that one and go to the next one. And you're going to do a double crochet into that next stitch. So skip the first one, skip the one that you did with the third chain, or 5 chains in it. Skip that one because you don't want to do one in there because that would make an increase. Skip the next one and do it into the next one after that. And we're going to do a double crochet. And that makes a little spoke. And then chain 2. Chain 2. And then do it in skip the next stitch and do double crochet into the stitch after. So skip 1, double crochet, chain 2. So chain 2, skip 1, and double crochet. chain 2, skip 1, and double crochet. Do that all the way around. Pull some yarn out because I need more yarn. Chain 2, skip 1, double crochet. Chain 2, whoops, skip 1, double crochet. Chain 2, gonna hear this in your head all night. Skip 1, double crochet. I tend to hear tutorials in my head at night. That's why I said that, because I'll be like, or like if I'm crocheting something or knitting something, I'll hear the tutorial in my head. I'll hear the lady or the man saying, chain 2, double crochet. I don't know why I lowered my voice for that. I guess because I was thinking of Boys and Bunters and it's a man there. So, chain 2, skip 1, double crochet. Chain 2, skip 1, and double crochet. So just do that all the way around. Grab some more yarn. So this is Knit Picks Dishy Multi. It's a 100% cotton worsted weight yarn. Comes in beautiful colors. You can get it at knitpicks.com for a pretty good price. If you can find them on sale for like $2.50, $2.99 Canadian. So I'm Canadian, so it'd be, I don't know what it would be in US terms. US money, but in Canada it's that. Well, actually, no, wait, that's US money. So in Canada it'd be $3.20 or so. And skip 1 and double crochet. Chain 2, grab some more yarn, and skip 1 and double crochet. Chain 2, sorry, another tick. It's wonderful having Tourette syndrome. Gets kind of annoying. Yesterday was a bad day for me. I was at a restaurant and I did a loud tick every minute or so. I did a couple every minute and had a lot of people staring at me, but you just kind of have to shake it off, as Taylor Swift says. I was with a friend and she kept singing, shake it off, because she could tell that I was getting upset, and she just shake it off, Cheryl, you're okay, you know. So kind of have to just ignore people and just enjoy life, because, you know, I can't help it. It's a disorder and it's the way I was born, so it's not like I could do anything about it except take medication. So, you know what? I think where's the chain 2? Yeah, I went too far. Okay. Chain 3, sorry, not 2. So, we started with a chain 5. It's right there. So, we're going to count 3 up. So, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do a slip stitch into that third chain, like so. And this is how it looks so far. We got one more round to do. Can you do it? Of course you can. So we're going to start off by chaining 3 again. And that counts as our first double crochet. Then what we're going to do is go into that first space right there, okay? And we're going to do 3 double crochets into that space. So go right in there and do 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Then you can see your double crochet from the previous row. Right there. Okay? Go into the top of that double crochet. We're going to do another double crochet right in the top. Now this might be kind of tight. It's not the most fun thing to do because I don't enjoy doing them. Because somehow I find it hard. I don't know why. You might find it easy. But you want to go right into the top of that double crochet. And get through both hoops. Whoops, see? Now, yarn over, because we're going to do a double crochet. I'm just going to, I find it hard getting through both loops. There we go. So that's what it looks like. Then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we go to the next space, which is right here, and we're going to do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, grab some more yarn, 2, 3. And then you can see the next double crochet from the previous row. We're going to do it right in the top again of that double crochet. Make sure you get right in the top of it. Like that. And do a double crochet. So that's the pattern we're going to follow for this last round. 3 double crochets into the spaces from the previous row, and 1 double crochet in each double crochet from the previous row. So it's starting to look almost done. It looks really nice. I hope you enjoyed doing this pattern. Again, I got it from Boys and Bunters. I don't know where they got it from. I don't know if they created it or not. But check their channel out or their website, boysandbunters.com. I've never personally checked out their website, so I don't know what it's like, but yeah. I think I might check it out, though. I don't know if their YouTube channels is all crochet or not. I just found this one pattern. It's how to crochet a simple coaster. So I'm not sure if it's all crochet or not, but I think it is. If only had a bird. My little girl that I used to babysit, if you watch my channel, you know I mention her quite a bit. Her name's Kendra. And I think it's so funny. She's so cute. And her birthday's coming up, so I'm making a bunch of stuff for her as well, which I will show in my next podcast. But just thinking about her, she's just the sweetest little girl in the world. If I had a daughter, I'd wish I had one just like her. She's just the best. She moved. Her family moved, so that's why. But I still keep in contact with her. I still talk to her 2 or 3 times a week, so that's good. I told her I'm going to be in her life forever, and I'm going to be at her wedding, and yeah. So, I talked to her mom just recently, and they're doing good. Oh, and I might be going up to Calgary soon. to visit my best friend Ryan and his fiance Beverly. I've never actually met Beverly. I've talked to her on Messenger. I mentioned before that I talked to her on the phone. I never really talked to her on the phone. I talked to her through Messenger, which is through the Facebook. So that was not an intended lie, but I guess it was a lie. But I was thinking, like, I use my phone for Messenger, so that's probably why, I mean, that is why I said I talked to her on the phone, because it is my phone, but technically, I guess that isn't true. So I just want to make that clear. I didn't lie on purpose. So, but anyways, so I'm hoping to go to Calgary soon and visit them. That would be wonderful. They're engaged. They're getting married on the May long weekend, hopefully, in 2019. I don't know if they've actually set the date yet or not, but they're hoping for May night or the May long weekend. So I'm excited. I'm already thinking of baby knits for them. Baby knits and crochets because I want to be an auntie again. I need a baby in my life. I swear. I need a baby in my life. So, you know, Ryan and Beth, come on. Get working. Oh, alright. We're almost done. 3 double crochets into the previous rows spaces, and 1 double crochet in, oh, I'm itchy, in the previous rows double crochets. And we're almost done. Another few spaces. How's it going? You guys doing okay? I hope so. I hope you're enjoying this. It's an easy, I was going to say knit, but it's not really knit, is it? It's a crochet. It's an easy crochet. Takes a while, but it's cool. And it makes cute little coasters. So some people can do this in like 20 minutes or 10 minutes. It's taken me 41 minutes so far. But I talked for the first couple minutes, but let's see where we're at. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more spaces to go. 1, 2, 3, and 1 into the previous row double crochet. So I'm actually not going to finish this. I think what I'll do is just show you the finished object again. So this is what it's going to look like all the way around. So this is what it looks like at the end with the last round, which is the one we were just doing. Beautiful little coaster. Again, if you want to make it smaller, use a smaller hook or a thinner yarn. If you want to make it bigger, use a thicker hook or a bigger hook or a thicker yarn. So we're going to weave in the ends. I'll show you how I weave in the ends. Let me see if I can find... I'm going to have to move the computer. I apologize. See if I can find my yarn needle. Where did I put it? There it is. My hair is a mess. I just realized that. So I'll weave in the ends for you. Show you how to do that. So you want to weave in the middle and the end. So for the middle, I'm going to cut it a bit. So I've got these frozen scissors I got for Kendra. They're easy, so I'm just going to cut it right there. And then I'm going to, now the way I do it, some people weave, they thread it and then weave. I don't. I weave through here. So you just go through it, go in and out, whoops, around, and then I thread it, because I usually have shorter yarns. And then you thread it, and then you pull it through. And what I like to do to make sure it stays is to go back the way you just came. See if I can do this and show you. Can't really show you that, but I'm going to go in and out and weave through, just sewing it through. Go in and out through a bunch of yarn, and then pull it through. So you do it one way, and then you go back and do it the other way. And then if you want, you can cut it again. Whoops. Don't want to lose that. I'm not going to cut it, so that's what it looks like. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go around the edge right here and go in and out. In and out. Whoops. Can't seem to do it right. And thread it. And then just go back a bit. Like that. And there it's all woven in. And there is your crocheted coaster. Good for you. I'm so proud of you. If you're new at crocheting, let me know so I can congratulate you in the comments below. And if you made the project, show me a picture of it on Ravelry. Again, it's Gilmoregirl39, or on the Ravelry group, it's Gilmoregirl's podcast. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the pattern, and I hope you enjoyed making this little coaster. So thank you very much. Have a great day. God bless you in all you do. Bye.